Hey friends, welcome back to another new makeup releases video. My name is Kara, and whether you are new or returning, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one, another week, another makeup launch, or several. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about them. If that sounds good, keep watching this video. Oh no. Sorry guys, about to be a disaster. Let me know what you think and consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I cannot complain. Just sitting here getting ready to take the boys to get their hair cut, but I wanted to start filming this video. This is like the video that takes the longest to edit for me, so I just want to get started now and then I'll finish up when we get back. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer. Let's get this show on the road. Of course, I usually start with my girl, Jamie, Makeup on Your Radar too. But today I'm gonna start with some pictures that I took from the Dior website because they have a new collection coming out and it's cute. It's spendy, but it is cute. And I wanted to see what y'all think about it. Well, I didn't see this. Okay, so now I'm actually a little confused because now I'm seeing some other products over here on Trend Mood. So this is the Ms. Dior collection. It's fall 2025, but there's another collection. So let me just, let's get this straight. This picture that you're seeing right now, this is a fall 2025 collection. It comes with a Quint and Daring Lilac. Now these quints run $82, y'all. $82. And that's so crazy because when I first started with YouTube, I think the quints they might have been 60 something. Or upper 50s, I can't remember, but that's ridiculous. Anyway, they also have some Dior Slim lipsticks, and it says vibrant colors, smooth texture, shine finish, lightweight and long wear. It has slim packaging and 9 rich colors. So yeah, so that's going to be in the fall. The other pictures, those products are about to be available, so let's get to those. As far as that Daring Lilac Quint, I would not go for that one at all. Might be interested in trying one of the lip products because I really like the Dior lip products, but I really shouldn't like any products at this time. So this collection right here is, they're also saying it's fall 2025. We have 3 quints. There's Shocking Pink, Bold Black, and Wild Beige. There are also some Dior Addict lipsticks with the refillable cases, which you know I love these cases so much. I really want one of these, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to do that. There's also the Dior Show Stylos. There's some nail polishes, but friends, that is not what I'm here for right now. Okay, we can get into pricing of the rest of those products at another time because I don't see it. We have the new Dior Forever Blush Soft Filter blushes. They are whipped liquid blushes and they have a blurring matte finish, so it's supposed to give you that instant filter effect. And yes friends, oh my gosh, these are $49, y'all. So there are 10 shades. I was talking on my community tab about the shades and how beautiful they are. Now, I'm going to say this in the same sentence. We've seen all of these shades before. It's just the presentation for me that I'm loving. I really love the shade Bloom. I like the shade Oud. When I saw that one on the model, I thought that one looked great. Hibiscus looks great. They all look amazing, and I think these are going to be good products. There's not a whole lot of bad makeup, so don't have FOMO if you're not getting one or a bunch of them or anything like that. You know, we're going to start to see some reviews really soon. There are so many amazing blushes out on the market right now, and many of them are way less than $49. I think I might get the shade Bloom, but I'm just not sure when, because Dior being sold in Ulta and Sephora, especially in Ulta, we have a chance of getting them on sale. If they come to like Macy's, you know, sometimes Macy's will have the Dior for 15% off. Ulta, you can sometimes get a 20% off. I really would prefer to pay the sale price. Is it really worth it for me to try to get this blush right now, like to get a review up? Probably not. It would just be because I want it, and I don't know if it's worth it at $49. That's a very pricey blush. So let me know what you think about it. I think that Dior coming out with liquid blush is on par with what everyone else is coming out with. And I think people want you to be loyal to their brand. So it only makes sense that they're going to come out with liquid blushes as well. The liquid blush that I've really been loving right now, are the ones from YSL. I think they're really nice and really pigmented, as well as the ones from Lunar Beauty. Of course, Rare Beauty has some really great liquid blushes. I think my favorite blushes just right now, period, are the ones from Denona Myricks. So there's lots of options out there for blushes. And as far as colors, I don't think we're seeing anything new here, but they just look beautiful. And that's what gets us. I haven't tried the stick blush. I didn't feel like I really needed to try it, even though I went back and forth and had them in my cart so many times. But I did skip on those. Now let's get to Jamie's page. We have a release from Mora Cosmetics, and these are Icy Glow Jelly Sticks. 6 juicy shades that pop, unique jelly texture. All right, these are multi-use. You can use them for your face, body, lips, and eyes. They have duochrome shimmers. They're cooling and soothing, and they're 100% vegan. I don't see the price. I tried to pop up some prices this time, but then I got lazy. I'm not interested in this product. I haven't tried any of those jelly stick products. So if you have any, I know Milk, I think they're the first ones to start it with it. If you like them, let me know. This is also going to be a pass from Rim Beauty, and these look like metallic glosses. And you know what's so funny? I literally was thinking about a new video idea called Makeup I'm Not Into Anymore. I, the other day, was thinking about my Pat McGrath Levendaring lip gloss, and it's in another room. It was in another room, and I was like, let me go grab it. So I went and found it, and then when I put it on, I was like, I don't know if I'm into this anymore. These metallic-y glosses. And I never thought I would say that about Levendaring. And maybe I need to try it on top of something or something like that. But when I was wearing this before, oh no, honey. Like, I remember I had a little Wet n Wild gloss like this, that iridescent gloss. This, I'm not saying it's like the Wet n Wild at all, but I don't think I'm into it. The metallic lipsticks and glosses anymore. So I was thinking about that for a video. Anyway, this is called, I'm not sure, but she's got 4 shades, 7 rings, Fembot, Chucky, and Jelly Sandals. And it's gonna be a jelly pass. It's just not for me. And guess what? That's okay. Now from Dibs Beauty, we have a new mascara release. Now this is a lash primer on one side, is tubing lash primer, and then the mascara on the other side. So they have brown and black, it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one, and that's gonna come out on August 1st. Now we've got some products from Suku coming up. All of this is just gonna be a pass, but I do want to keep y'all informed. So we have the Treatment Wrapping Lip Gloss. Okay, and there's only 1 shade, it looks like. Now these are all at Selfridges as well, so it's not the most convenient to buy unless you have that yearly plan from Selfridges, which I did have at one point, where you could pay, like, I can't remember how much you pay, but it's free shipping over like $99. But who says I want to spend $99 every time? So that was a waste for me to do that. Anyway, we have that. We also have this ghost blush that no one can see. It's called the Blurring Color Blush. That's nice for some, but probably not for most. It says to move the brush diagonally to mix the 2 colors and apply them outwards from the cheekbones. But looking at the shades, I mean, that's a no. We also have mono look eyeshadows. Okay, they're $31 each. That's a lot. No thanks. The blush is $48. And I think I said the gloss is $33.50, and all that's a no. From Violet France, we have the Balm Amour Nourishing Lip Treatment with Peptides. All right, very nice. That is going to be a pass, but it's got vitamin E, lupin C, which is supposed to stimulate collagen, and then cocoa butter. So that's going to be a no. It's $26. We also have some things from Too Faced. We have the Cloud Crushed Whip and Lip and Cheek Color, as supposed to wear for 12 hours. And it's for your lips and cheeks. It's not supposed to disrupt your foundation, which is always a plus. I haven't bought anything from Too Faced in a long time, so let me know your favorite products from Too Faced. I think if I'm going to get a blush product, I'm going to hold out for the Dior, because at this point, I find myself sometimes getting things because, I want to say because they're cheap, because I'm not saying cheap bad, but like I got 3 of those NYX blushes, and I'm like, why did I get 3? I should have just got the purple one. But I'm like, no, they're what, $10, and then I get 25% off, blah, blah, blah. Well, the point is, I'm probably not going to wear those blushes like that. Maybe the purple one. But the other 2 I got, one you could barely see. And it's like, yeah, no, I can't send it back because it's from NYX. So that's a waste. That could have been $20 towards the Dior one that I really wanted in the first place. So I do try to make those concessions sometimes, because in the end, I feel like when I substitute one product for another, I still want the other product. And it's not FOMO, it's just because that's the product I really wanted. And then I get something in the meantime to kind of satisfy the craving, and then the craving comes back. So you might as well got what you wanted and just paid the money and been satisfied. Hopefully you're satisfied. That's just my little thing right there. All right, now we also have a Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. This is supposed to give 24-hour hydration. I mean, I feel like all the foundations now have the skincare ingredients in them, so it's not really a special feature anymore. It does say it's transfer resistant and waterproof, so that's good. Sweat and humidity proof and all day fade proof. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of pores and improve the appearance of skin tone. So that's nice. That's $48. And then there's a shade extension in the Kissing Jelly Hydrating Lip Oil Gloss. That's very nice for $22. So all that's going to be a pass. And there's more actually. There's a shade extension in the Lip Injection Maximum Plump Extra Strength Lip Plumping Gloss. It's ridiculous. $33. From Live Tinted, there's a shade extension in their HuGuard Skin SPF 50 Mineral Sunscreen. So if you're looking for that, that's $42 at Ulta. Now from Blend Bunnies, we have another collab with Ellis Atlantis. This is going to be the volume 2, going to be released after August 1st, and the reveal is coming soon. Now, if I recall, I did not care for this collection. I feel like it was a real big palette, but I don't remember. I'd like to know if you like the previous collection and do you plan on getting the new one? I have not purchased anything from Blends in a while. I think the last palette I purchased was the Longing palette, and I kind of got that on a whim, and I haven't even used that yet, but it's the really beautiful palette. I didn't partake in the last collection, that blush palette, and those, I think they were lip glosses. Curious to your thoughts. From Physician Formula, we have a Meat Butter Glow Serum. Ma'am, I just don't know. I don't even think this will show up on me, so no. No thanks. Not one shade. Bye. We have a fragrance coming from Fleur. I believe it's called Miss Smith, and it's going to be some apple notes. So I'm excited to see what's happening with that. I probably might get that. We'll see. Let me not commit my money. How about that? I'm not going to commit my money. I'm interested though. From Kofi, we have the Double Life Pore Blurring Serum Primer with niacinamide and tranexamic acid. Now, tranexamic acid diminishes the appearance of hyperpigmentation and dark spots. So if you do have hyperpigmentation or dark spots, then you can kind of work on lightening those spots with this primer. That's going to be available on the 25th of July for $34. I'm annoyed. Because why? Now, Point Click Vibes is saying that this is available now. So let's head over there really fast to look at this Guy Fieri collab. So this is with Revlon, the Flavor Town Glass Shine Balm. Okay, that's not like a whole collection. Oh, yes. And the tattoos, another brand releasing the tattoos that we have all been waiting for. Yes. This is a no. It's $10.49. Yeah, no thanks. It's got a buttery feel, and that's nice. It's a coral shade, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. From Linda Hallberg, we have an all shimmer palette. It's called Aurora. This is just gonna be a pass. It's $46, and these are dual chromes. So if you're looking for an all shimmer palette, but I'm sure most of us have the shimmers that we need in life. From NYX, we have a Wednesday collection. There's lots of pieces to this one. We have a cell phone accessory. So, you know, if you really need something like that and you love Wednesday, you can get that cell phone umbrella accessory for $15. We've got the palette, which is $20. We also have the Cheek palette, which is $15. There's a contour and highlight palette for the same price. And then we also have a liner. That's cute packaging and it's a matte purple, and that's $12. There's also some lip oils. I believe they're, yep, color shifting. They're $10 each, and you can get the whole collection for $90. So let me know if you're a Wednesday fan. I started watching the show, but I didn't stick with it. So let me know. Currently, I'm watching from, or rewatching from, and then once I get to the 3rd season, I'm catch up. And I need to finish watching a BMF, a Black Mafia Family. Yeah, that's really good too. All right, we have a new palette from Glaminatrix. This is the Bonfire palette, which is very beautiful. Swatch look great. These are magnetic pans, and there are 6 velvety mattes, a mixture of iridescent, shimmers, duochromes, and multi-chromes, and it is $68. You can use the code RADAR10 at checkout. This is beautiful, but it's going to be a beautiful pass, but I really do love this. The old me would have got this palette in a heartbeat. Like, it would have been no thought about it. No thought. But the new me says, girl, chill on the eyeshadow. So no. Okay, I like this palette, but I think I can talk myself out of it, possibly. This is the Smolder palette from Cosmic Brushes. It is very beautiful, and it's going to give you more options than just like a Xenon palette where it's just like grays and like charcoals and blacks. You know, you've got some pink options there. And if you look at the swatches, well, there are no swatches here. Do we have swatches? Hold on. Okay, yeah. If you look at the swatches, you will see how beautiful this palette is. I mean, I really think there's a nice range of looks. See, when I see it swatched out, I'm back to wanting it. It's gonna be like around $32, I believe, in US dollars. And then the shipping's about $14. It may have changed since I've last purchased from them. I really do like this palette. I like the variety in it. If you look towards that gray side, it's almost like a bluish gray, you know, it looks like in a way. It is real pretty. And I keep saying it, Cosmic Brushes, their quality is great. I think their color stories are really nice. And I'm not sure how this compares to that Crucials palette that they had. And then I'm also thinking about the new one that came out from Bella Beauty Bar, maybe similar. So look at what you have. Of course, I'm going to keep saying that. Do I need this palette? No, but I need no palettes. So there's that. But I might get this one. I really do like it, and I have grown to really love the cooler tones. I just think this is so beautiful. I'm curious to know if any of you plan on purchasing that palette. Let's get some release information. Oh, July 25th. Yeah, that's nice. And we have Radar 10. Now there's a code, so I might get this one. Don't be surprised. Oh, by the way, I ordered the mini glue. I know I said I wasn't getting it with the crayon because several people were asking me, was I getting it? And then I was like, damn, I feel like I want to do some looks because I know a lot of y'all were getting it. And then when I went on the Natasha site, I had points in my account for $20 off, and then I used the code. So I ended up paying maybe 30 bucks for both things. So I was like, getting it. All right, so y'all know that's coming. Oh, because you thought you were going to take Flora's whole... Hold on, I'm going to show y'all. You thought, just because I have stuff handy, you thought that this was okay. That you was going to take this whole thing, and you thought that was going to be okay. Body and hair fragrance mist from Philosophy, Coconut Rush, Vanilla Hug, and Pistachio Paradise. No, they're dead wrong. They are dead wrong, y'all. I am so sorry. Dead wrong. And I know some people probably said something in the comments. Let's look. No, it's giving Fleur, though. Also trying to be Fleur lame. Ripping off Fleur packaging much. Babes, this is Fleur. People are tagging Fleur. Why didn't they even try to hide the fact that they copy other brands? I didn't know Philosophy was still around. Fleur needs to do some investigating because this is looking too similar. Yeah. No. Pass. Pass off principle. For real. No. $28. No. All right, tag. All right, I'm going to do this last one. Then I'm going to pause to get them to the barber. From Phytosurgents, we have the Calm Conditions Lip Balm Summer 2025. These are just new shades. And this is just a conditioning lip balm. And they are $15.35 each. Why they're $15.35, I don't know. Oh, real quick, let me get through this real quick because we have some products from Ulta and then Sephora. There's a Pop Star Volumizing Mascara in black and brown from Ulta. It has an innovative click cap component. You click down and pop open the cap. Okay, that's $11. Then from the Sephora collection, we've got multi-chrome eyeliners. They are 12-hour waterproof hold, and they're $15 each. That's going to be a pass. And then we also have some liquid shadows. These are 12-hour colorful special effects multi-chrome liquid shadows. I don't think it's bad that Sephora's coming out with this. I just think people may already have theirs. And these are $19. And I feel like if you want to try a multi-chrome or like dual chrome liquid shadow, you can maybe try the ones from ColourPop first. I think those might be a bit cheaper, like if you really wanted to try it. I just think these are kind of late. So I'm curious if you think that's kind of late. It's like been there already, done that. There's a Blur It Loose Setting Powder, and we have some different shades, $16 each. And there's also the Cloud Blur Matte Lipsticks, and these are $16. So I don't know. Again, I think brands want to come out with every product for their brand, so I'm not mad about it. I just think the multi-chrome shadows are a little late in the game. From Tower 28, we have the Jet Set Blur and Set Matte Powder Blush. These are just new flavors. You know what I mean, shades. And they're very beautiful. I think now these are gonna really obviously translate nice on richer skin tones. So I did not try these blushes, so let me know if you like them. $22 each. Okay, I'm gonna stop with Jones Road and then I'm gonna take the boys to the barber. We have the Miracle Balm palette. So there's some different shade stories here, and they are $34 each. I asked many of you what you thought about these balms, the Miracle Balms, and many people said they were greasy. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't have greasy skin, so it might be okay. I really don't need this. I still would like to try Jones Road at some point, but I don't feel that it's a real need. I also want to know, like, do these dry down? Do they stay greasy? Are they really tacky? I'm just curious. This would be something that I think would be great on bare skin. So yeah. Let me know what you know about Jones Road. Okay, one more. Beauty bag. Okay, after this I'm going. $10 each. There's some eyeshadow sticks. I've decided I'm not an eyeshadow gal. I'm a liquid shadow girl, but not sticks. These are $10. These just melt away for me. And I honestly feel like when I'm using an eyeshadow stick, if I have to use an eye primer with it, then it makes me mad that I have to do both. That's how I feel about it. So we're going to stop for me, but we're going to get to the next one for you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, I'm back. The hair has been cut. Cuts have been secured. All right, let's see. Let's see if she posted anything else. Oh, wow. She hasn't posted anything else. I'm surprised because Jamie be on it. We've got some hoinloiders from NYX. Well, it's just one. Okay, so this is the Buttermilk Highlight. It's $12. Okay. Now, cute. It's a little iridescent. We see the little pictures. What is this? I don't know what's going on because when I look at the last picture, he doesn't look like he's been at the beach. So I don't know. It's giving sandy vibes, but the highlighter's cute. I'm not going to get this because I have that whole case from Kaleidos. Did I tell y'all I placed an order with Kaleidos? I know. Don't even ask. Why did I place an order with Kaleidos? Because instead of me just enjoying my lip clays, I've just been enjoying them a little too much and was like, I need more. I know I actually saw this one shade and it is called Golden Rosin. And let me show you what it looks like. Hold on. I think I have one, a matte one from Unearthly, but the Kaleidos lip clay formula is just Chef's Kiss and they were having 15% off. I'm not saying it's all that, but it's almost this color. It's more golden than this. No, actually, no. I have a matte lippy by Melt called Golden, and I feel like it looks like this. It's more golden than this brown. It doesn't look like this at all, to be honest. It's like a mustardy color, and I was like, I really want it, and it was $10. So you could do a bundle of 4 and the $10 each. So it was 40 bucks, and I got a quad, and I got one of those. And I always wanted them, the eyeliner. It's like a frosty seafoam blue. No, it's not seafoam, but it was almost like this color. Okay, let me show you. No, I think I'm lying. Hold on. No, it's not like this. Oh, this is my Game of Thrones Game of Thrones, but it's not this one. Hold on. I'm trying to do all this without pulling my camera. You know, if I would just untangle my mic cord, because the mic cord is like 10 feet long, the camera wouldn't fall, but I'm too lazy. Let me see. I'm going through my eyeliners real quick and trying to find my Game of Thrones. It's a Game of Thrones liner I have. What a predicament. Maybe it's gone. Maybe I used it or it dried or something. But basically it's a icy blue, maybe a hint of green. I'm really excited. I'm gonna use it. I was even watching videos. I was so pumped. I don't know what happened to that Game of Thrones liner. That's sad. That is so sad. Not really, because it means I used it. No to this highlighter. Fix that picture. All right, Sol de Janeiro. We talked about the sneak peek last week. The Sundays in Rio. It's gonna be on the Sephora app on July 30th. And I can't remember what it smells like. I don't even know what it smells like because there's no notes. So I don't know. Now the last set of Sol de Janeiro fragrances I got, it was last summer or 2 summers ago. They just faded. They were so fadey. I just wasn't into it. They were just really fadey. So I don't know. I'll have to smell it in the store. Now we have a restock from my girl Denona. Denona has got the restock of the Pastel Dream Mini Freedom palette. This palette, I just have to conclude this is not for me because of the 2 matte shades. Like, I'm just not gonna wear them. So it was a no for me, Scott. But I know a lot of people really like it. Maybe she'll do another Freedom situation. I don't need the rainbow one either. What if she did an earthy Freedom? That would be real cool with some earthier tones. I'd be here for that maybe. Anyway, that's $48 and it is available at Danessa Myricks Beauty. We have from Elemis, this is a Pro Collagen Toning Mist and it preps, replenishes, and refines. So this is expensive. It's $65 and $18 for the travel size. What toner am I using right now? Oh, I'm using a toner from, let me tell y'all where it's from, because it's from Amazon. It's a K-Beauty brand. It's called Anua, A-N-U-A. Rice, oh, so this, yep, this is it. It is the Anua Rice 70 Glow Milky Toner. Let me tell y'all how much it is. It is $21. That's the toner I'm using. So there's that. And I told y'all Beauty of Joseon is at Sephora now. But I was getting it off of Amazon just on a whim. And I love everything I've tried. And I've tried the Tier Milky Toner. So yes, go with the K-Beauty. I'm using the Beauty by Joseon eye cream. What else am I using by them? I had the cleanser. I ran out of that. Why didn't I get another cleanser? Because I'm out of cleanser now. I'm using Marky's cleanser. And it's like a acne mattifying. No, I'm using the Panoxyl cleanser. And then I had cleanser by a K-Beauty brand called Atomy that River's grandmother was selling. But I'm like at the end of my cleanser and I need to get another cleanser actually. All right, let me move on because I digress. We have a palette coming from Simply Posh, which I'm gonna be looking for. I just finished using Cozy Cabin. I was using Cozy Cabin on vacation. And yes, Cozy Cabin, I really like Cozy Cabin and I have Coastal sitting out. But I ended up taking Cozy Cabin with me. So Down to Earth, I don't know, because I'm looking at these blues like, why do we have those? I don't need those. So Radar 10 for checkout. No reveal details or launch details, so they're just sharing a mood board. Okay. We have a release from Glamlight with Deus. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know who this is. Hot Juicy Drip. All right, and I think there are several products with this collection. The hottest lip combo of the summer, only $25. No offense, but no. Okay, is this the whole reveal? Yes, 4th product reveal. No. Days Mendoza. Okay, so I think this is a skippable release. Let me know, like, about that person, because I have no idea who they are. Now we have a restock coming from NBA Cosmetics. This is the Black Hat Society. I think this palette may have come out last year. It's an all shimmer situation and it has been restocked. So if you were interested in that palette, which secretly it's just an all shimmer palette. It's not like it's a Halloween theme for real. So let me know if you have that one. Now we do have a release from Cleona. There's a palette and there's polish. This is called On Top of the World collection. There's the On Top of the World Sparkling Iridescent palette. It has 10 iridescent multi-chrome toppers And then there's 6 polishes. No, I'm lying. There's 12 polishes. All right. That's going to launch in August, so there's going to be more content. If you're interested in it, let me know. I'm going to pass on that. Okay, we have a lash obsession set at Ulta. I like these lash kits because mascara only lasts a certain amount of time, and this gives you an opportunity to try different ones. So in this one, you have Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Sculpt, Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize, and they're minis and deluxes, and then some are full size. We have the Essence Lash Princess. Of course, that one is full size because that's $4.99. Boo hiss. Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. You have the Lancome Lash Idol. L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mini. There's a Maybelline Lash Sensational Firework Mascara, the Tarte Deluxe Man Eater, and the Too Faced Deluxe Ribbon Wrapped Lash Tubey Mascara. It's $24. I don't know if there's a coupon or anything like that for a full size. However, I don't think that's a bad idea to try the lash sets. I've tried several, and some I've gotten in full size, and some I just use a mini and then wanted something else, truth be told. There's also a Nourish Lips kit where we have the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Oil. I'm gonna stop. They need to stop having the Essence products be in full size. That's cringe, as August would say. Fenty Beauty Deluxe Balm, Gloss Balm, Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil. Of course, that's full size. So they just putting the drugstore stuff in full size for us. The NYX Professional Makeup Fat Oil Slick Click, Polite Society, and then the Ulta Beauty Collection. Of course, that's in the full size. You know what, this is a no just because they're doing that. I don't like it. $24, no. All right, we have some products from Etude. Now, the first is the Dear Darling Water Lip Tint. It's a lip stain. Those are $6.90 each. Oh, they're at Ulta. I didn't know Etude was at Ulta. They also have a Dear Darling Marker Lip Tint. So, yeah, okay. These are $11.40 each. And then there is the Dear Darling Oil Lip Tint. All right, those are $11.40 each as well. And that's the synergy of a lip stain and an oil. The marker, this is a light watery finish for flawless, juicy, and glossy lips. All right, let me know. All right, moving on. I'm gonna pass, moving on. e.l.f. has a set here. So they have these Jelly Pop products. So you have the Dew Primer for $10, the Glow Reviver Lip Oil for $8, the Melting Cleansing Balm for $11, the Mask for $7, and the Vault is $40 for everything. At Ulta. I want this from Mason Mataha. Okay, this is called Pesh Velours. You know I will be getting a sample. They have one that came out. Well, they have Escapade Gourmand. I don't have that. It's a dupe for that because I can't. Then they have Bonbon, Evasion Bonbon, which that was too much, and Evasion Bonbon and Brownie Pop, which that was a no for me as well. But then they have one called like Pre-Intense Blanc or something like that. I have that somewhere. And I like that one. So they're kind of hit or miss. But Peach, I want to smell it. So most likely I will be getting a sample, just so you know. We also have a release from Lattafa, which I wanted to mention. Top notes of black raspberry, cinnamon, and cognac. Middle notes of frozen rose petals, caramel, and moss. And base notes of oakwood, myrrh, cedarwood, and ambroxan. I kind of was wondering, was this going to do the Angel Share Paradise, what's it called? Angel Share Parody. The one that had the raspberry. It was okay. I was curious, but the notes are not exactly the same, I don't think, but the black raspberry and the cognac and the cinnamon is giving me fall vibes, actually. That's spicy. But like, what makes something smell like frozen rose petals? That just sounds good. Like, what will be the difference? Sir, ma'am, let me know, because it probably isn't. It just sounds good. And then it has the woody base. Let me know what you think. Is that an original scent or does it dupe something? I meant to look on Arahi's World or Alicia Budget Beauty to see had they received it in PR or anything like that, because they like the Middle Eastern fragrances. But I don't know. I might be passing on a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances for right now because I just bought, well, I didn't just buy 3. I bought 3 last month and I still have to do a review on them on the other channel. But one of them, I'm like, ugh, and it's a cherry. Like, I always like cherry fragrances. So what? Moving on. Oh, I did buy this. I didn't tell y'all, but I did. Y'all knew I was going to get jeans from Victoria Beckham. I really tried not to get it I was just like, you know, but I don't, I was gonna say, you know, you have something else like that. I don't. I have her liners, but I have Navy Noir. That's navy blue. I don't want that. I am getting away. First of all, I don't even line my eyes most of the time, but I'm getting away from darks. Like I don't use black at all. I think I would possibly use a navy, brown for sure, green, olive, all of those. But I just got, not just, because ain't no just with Victoria Beckham. I got the jeans, and then I did get one of her lid lusters because secretly I need to check on my other lid lusters. I have one or two other ones, but I got, it's like an olivey, it's a color I have. It's an earthy, shimmery shade, and it's got malachite in it or something. So I got that, so I got my free shipping. Because I was not, by the time I paid for shipping, it was like, so I'm really paying $40 something for a liner. I'd rather just pay $70. I know it's, the rationale's terrible, it is. But that's the color I'll wear, so whatever. I'm making it work for me and lying to myself. Yes? You're gonna take my charger?
Yeah.
Where's your charger?
I have it.
But where is it?
I might be gone.
It might be gone.
Yeah.
And you didn't close my door all the way. So let me show y'all this from Dose of Colors because I wasn't gonna skip it, but then I looked at it and I was like, I really hope that the performance of this eyeshadow stick is better than what it looks like on the models, because no. This is a multi-use shimmer stick and it is $26. Now, if this is how it's gonna be showing up, sir, ma'am, no, boo hiss, bye. This, what is this? I just feel like these pictures are not good. And that bottom right, I don't know if it looks blurred or what's going on, but that's not it for me. I'm sorry. We can do better. We must. Because they don't even come out with much. And then when you come out with something, that's what it looks like now. Now, Huda Beauty has a faux filler Calamantina jelly oil. So it's a juicy orange scent. We can skip that. I mean, I do like the lip oils. I think I have the peach one. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm wearing a gloss. I love the gloss. I love the lip oil, but I'm just saying you don't need the special edition because they're so sheer. So if you have one, just keep that. Don't get a new one. We have a restock. People must really love this palette because this has restocked, I feel like, a couple of times. And I don't really feel like this is a holiday palette, so I can understand why people really like it. It's the Fearless Holiday palette. I'm not sure how much it is, but you can use the code RADAR10. There's also the Golden Tides palette. And this is brought by Miriam Tutorials, which the eye look is beautiful. It's not like a Cara eye look, but it is really pretty. So that's nice. And this is $38. So you can use Radar 10 for this one. I did not get the EBE's palette. I really thought about it. I had it in my cart. Then I was like, oh, I'm going to make a bundle and I'm going to get Minka too. And then I was like, no, I just think there might be too many holochromes for me. I haven't watched any looks yet. But I really do like the color story, but what's it, $79, I think? I just cannot justify that right now, especially when I'm not really wearing shadow like that. So maybe with a deeper discount. I really do like all the mattes in the palette. I like the palette. I like the shimmers. I like all of it. It's not looking too holochromy from here, but in person, I don't know, it might. And I don't need all those rainbows. I don't. But I do like the palette. So eventually, maybe I'll get that in Minka and Emo, I don't know. We have some products from Nars. This is a multi-purpose stick and they are reformulated. There's 12 vibrant, versatile shades and these are gonna be available on the 28th. These are gonna be a pass. From Bare Minerals, we have a blurring foundation primer. It's 24-hour makeup extension and oil control. That's gonna be $31 at Ulta. And from Tarte, we've got a Smolder Eyes Shadow Liner. I'm not a shadow stick girl, so it looks like you can use this for a shadow and a liner. They're $26, and they are waterproof. Nice colors, but it's gonna be a nice pass. From Boy Smells, we have the Miss Me With That Trio, which I like the idea of that. And I am curious about these. So we have Cream Dream, Fruity Lips, and Lychee-licious. So Cream Dream is French vanilla, buttercream, and blonde woods. Fruity Lips is raspberry, cherry blossom, and cocoa butter. That's gonna give you like that lipstick note. They always usually put raspberry and lipstick notes. And then Lychee Licious, Lychee Peony, and Sugar Musks. And each scent is available in 2 sizes. Oh, the trio price is $64. I kind of want this. It's on the Boy Smells site, but I wonder if it's gonna come somewhere else. But I think I would like all 3 of those. Pixie Beauty has a blush. This is the On the Glow Blush Petite. It gives you a hydrating wash of color. Swipe and tap for a natural looking dewy radiance on cheeks and lips. All right, and that's on Pixie Beauty. It does say that one of them is pH reactive. It's gonna be a pass. Now, I do want these Jergens lotion bursts just because it seems interesting. Everyday moisture, irresistible scent, and a fun experience. This is on the TikTok shop, so I'll have to let you know if I end up getting that. But that's cute. Oh, lotion cubes. That's cute. We have a fragrance from Aroma Concepts. This is called Elizabeth Maison Azrar. There's bergamot, there's blackcurrant and orange blossom. There's cotton candy and jasmine, and then a warm musky embrace. So I'll have to look at reviews because I can't trust it. Wait a minute, we got another fragrance sneak peek from 5 Cents, so I'm curious about that. And I think that's gonna be it. No, it's not it, because whoever is keeping Stila in business has prompted them to come out with this eyeshadow with 4 square pans and 1 diamond pan called the Pocket Play Eyeshadow Palette, and it's $30, which that's cool, but no. All right, I'm gonna just go over to Point Click Vibes real quick. Fenty, I might have skipped this on Jamie's page just because no music. Diamond Balm in Lavender Lover. I just don't think that's a realistic product for me, but let me know. I love lavender highlights though, so this is not available here just yet. Checking out Trend Mood. Trend Mood has the Hermes Fall 2025 collection. We're just looking at this for funsies, because I'm not getting any of this. And I can't stand those palettes with the odd color shapes like that, the odd eyeshadow shapes. So we've got lipstick, there's several shades, and there's an eyeshadow palette, and that is great for them, and polish, and it's a pass. And then Urban Decay has these naked shaped palettes, which, you know, I'm not mad because I'm sure they're trying to come out with something else that's unique for them. But no. Now, I think that there are there creams in this one? Yes. Cream, matte, shimmer, and glimmer topper eyeshadows. So let me know if you're interested in a product like this. I don't think it's a bad release because people are wearing more neutrals. I just think I don't like that big circle in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. But the concept of having the creams and then, you know, the eyeshadows like Patrick Todd, that's great. And there's a warm and a cool, so that's cool. But no, I don't think it's a bad release because people are wearing more neutrals. I just think I don't like that big circle in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. But the concept of having the creams and then, you know, the eyeshadows like Patrick Todd, that's great. All right, these are available. And lastly, on Chic Profile 4, Tom Ford has a Black Orchid capsule collection for fall 2025. I have no plans on partaking in that. The blush is beautiful, but that's just gonna be too much for me. Let's end it here. Let's scoot on over. Y'all, I had to pop on here real quick. I was getting ready to edit. Let me slide over. Because she's coming. The Byredo palette is going to be coming soon. Fall 2025. I don't know what the palette's going to be called, but they do have a fragrance coming called Alto Astral. That little small palette on the side, we are not concerned, okay? The formula was not great on that. But honey, look at this palette. This palette is mine. It is all of my colors. It is so beautiful. It looks like there are, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about Mineralscapes because I pulled that out. In Mineralscapes, there were like 2 satiny mattes, some metallics, and then some sparklier ones. I'm hoping that there are less of the sparklies in more of the satiny mattes. But this color story is so beautiful. Look at that deep burgundy on the bottom right. The red, like all of this. I don't care that some of the shades look similar. You cannot tell me anything about this palette. I'm so excited for it. I know some of you have been waiting for the release of this palette, so please let me know if this is something that's gonna be on your list. I really have refrained from buying a lot of palettes that I have said that I wanted. Like I passed on the Adept ones and I'm like, you know what? Just keep passing because Byredo is coming. And now that I've seen it, this one will be added to my collection. Please let me know your thoughts on this one. I couldn't even put no makeup on. I was like, no, I have to show them now. Okay, we also have a fragrance coming from Net, Creme de Clementine. The last Clementine perfume I tried was the Clementine Dream from the Seven Virtues. And I was really disappointed with that fragrance because it did not last on me at all, but I'm here for a clementine note. It looks like the notes are clementine zest, vanilla cream, and blonde woods. So that sounds very appealing to me. It sounds like something I would get in a travel size. Looks like creamsicle vibes, and I told you I'm here for that. It looks like we have some products from Urban Decay. It looks like they're changing their branding a little bit, or their logo, because we do have the all-nighter setting proof spray with 24-hour wear. I'm not sure if that's new or not. We have that. We have the, well, which one is this one? Oh, okay. This one is a matte version and this one is a glow version. It looks like all of these are going to be $34, and they have minis that are 18, and they will be available at Sephora and Ulta. We also have a bronze liquid bronzer from Juvia's Place. This has a silky smooth formula and skin light finish. It's supposed to melt into the skin, and they are going to be available now at Ulta Beauty for $20. One more edit, y'all. One more edit, and this is gonna be the last one. We do have a new fragrance coming from Forever Mood, and it's called She Was Here. Let's go over the notes. We've got notes of roasted salted pistachio, Turkish rose, vanilla milk, and amber. Do you like the Forever Mood fragrances? Because I have all four. The one that I wear the most, I would say, is You Remind Me. And that's like it's almost like a skin scent with some apricot. I love that one. And I love I Am Her. I can't remember the notes in that one. I know there's pear in there, and I really like that one. I think all four of the fragrances are good. She does have one hard to get. I think that's the one that has the lemon cream type feel to it. I just have a lot of those fragrances, and I have some that I just really, really love. So I haven't given that one too much attention. And she has a tobacco one as well. I would be interested in trying She Was Here. So that's gonna be the last edit, y'all. Okay, bye, let's wrap it up. Let me know if you saw anything this week that you are interested in. I think the standouts for me, the Dior blush, the Smolder palette from Cosmic Brushes, the Mrs. Smith apple fragrance from Fleur, the peach fragrance from Maison Mataha. Probably start with a sample from that, from Scent Split, like a decant of 5 or 10 ml. I really like the travel sizes. They look like this, and it just gives you a nice way to really experience a fragrance beyond like the 2 ml samples. So 5 mls are great too. They're really nice too. You can get a decent amount of wears out of that. I am still waiting on the Byredo palette. I am very curious about that, and shoot, I think that's really it. I think a lot of us are waiting for something that's gonna give that wow factor, and the more I go through my makeup, the less I'm getting that wow factor. I probably don't even need that Smolder palette. I think that would just be more for fun and like to, I mean, I don't need any palettes, you know, so that's the thing. I can't think of anything else that really stood out to me. That means I don't need to be thinking about it or trying to figure it out or find things that I want to buy. So that's going to be it for new makeup releases. But if I did forget something, please let me know in the comment section. Also, I turned on my YouTube communities, and I had watched some content creators talking about that being a new feature for 2025, but I didn't know that it actually started. But in the comment section, you can actually create a post. So if you want to talk to the community, our community, about a makeup release, or it doesn't even have to be makeup related, because we do talk about so many other things, then you can actually post. You don't have to wait for me to post to respond or ask a question, or ask me a question, or ask the community a question, because oftentimes I don't know. So, you know, there are lots of us in this community that can chime in and give answers or reviews on things, or, you know, some input. So I'm really excited about that feature. So I do hope that you all will use it. The community is the best part of all of this for me. So I'd love to know your thoughts, and not just based on me saying something. Like, if you have an idea or something like that, I'd love to know. So let me know how it looks from your end. Like, is there a post thing? Because you just have to be a subscriber to the channel and then you can post. Is that a feature that you use? Because I was actually excited about it. I was like, oh, so you don't have to like find me on another platform. Like, if YouTube is your platform, like, we can just talk on here, which I like it. I like it. And I love the community aspect of it. I want to also thank you for the feedback for my shorts. So I know some people watch shorts and long form. Some people just watch long form, and some people just watch short form. I'm trying to make something for everybody, but there's certain situations to me that kind of lend itself to the short form. So when I was in Savannah a few days ago, or yesterday actually, like, just my quick get readies, it didn't really need a long video, and then I could actually bring you with me to what I was getting ready for and show you like what it looks like in real life. And I think those are more helpful, because I want to see what the makeup looks like in real life, not just people who are just wearing it in a video and then they just take it off, you know, because it always looks good in the camera. So that's the big change on YouTube, the community thing. So I hope that you will use that feature if you have questions or ideas, or you want to know how our product is, or has anybody tried this or whatever. So that's going to be it for this video. I love y'all so much. Thank you for taking out time and hanging out with me for another one today. And I do hope this was therapy for you, because you know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
We could be selfless. We could be falling in love.